This your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. Talking about baseball, man. Major League Baseball for all my show fans, man. Just watched a great competitive series. NLDS just ended. Chicago Cubs, San Francisco Giants. I almost said New York Giants. So far, the only series I've got correct so far. I've been wrong in the AL. The Dodgers forced a Game 5 with the Nationals back in D.C. They did that earlier today. But congratulations to the Chicago Cubs for advancing on to the NLCS to play the Dodgers or Nationals. But great series, competitive series. I picked the Cubs in 5. In the bottom of the 9th inning of Game 4, it looked like it was going to be Game 5. The Giants were up 5 games to 2. It looked like it was all but over. You know, Chris Bryant comes up. He's my pick for MVP. I think he walked. I think he walked, or he singled. He singled the center to left. They had the shift on for him to the left side of the infield. He singled. Anthony Rizzo, he had a great AB. He walked. Ben Zobrist hit a double down the right field line. That scored Chris Bryant. That made it 5-3. Then Contreras, their young catcher, he singled the center. That scored Rizzo and Zobrist. That tied it up at 5. And then I think Hayward. I think Hayward sacrificed bunt. I believe Hayward did a bunt, and they got the out at second. They got Contreras out at second, but it was an errant throw, and Hayward moved on to second base. And then Baez, who's made some great plays at second base for the Cubs in this series, he singled the center that scored Hayward, and they won 6-5. I mean, 4 runs in the 9th, and that's what the Cubs do. The margin of error, because of talent, the margin of error was smaller for the Giants than it was for the Cubs. And they beat the Giants, a good team. It's a good postseason team. You know, they beat them, and Anthony Rizzo didn't play well in this. Offensively, Rizzo didn't play well in this series. Jason Hayward hasn't played. He didn't play well in all regular season. But Hayward hasn't played well. Dexter Fowler, Addison Russell. I mean, these guys have basically been no-shows. But they're still able to put up 4 runs in the 9th and beat a very good postseason San Francisco Giants team on the road. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just who they are. That's who this team is, man. Very good team. And after all of that, you got to deal with the Aroldis Chapman in the 9th inning. I believe every pitch he threw was a fastball, to close it out. And they all were over 100 miles per hour, I believe. The fastest was 103, and the slowest was 100. I mean, I know Game 3, and Joe Madden brought him in for a 6-out save. Now, me personally, I love Joe Madden. So I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan. Maybe you guys some of my show fans, you may disagree, but me personally, I would never bring in my closer for a 6-out save. I think that's asking a little. Even Mariano Rivera, Dennis Eckersley, I think that's a little bit too much. 5 maybe, but I think the most for me would probably be 4. I would try and ask for a 4-out save. Cause he brought in Aroldis. I believe Game 3 he brought in Aroldis Chapman for a 6-out save, and I think there were guys already on base. I think there was runners in scoring position as well. That's asking a lot. He's not 6 outs. He's probably going to throw at least 30-35 pitches. And that's asking a lot from your closer. But that's just me. I think it'll probably be about 4. But anyway, man, congratulations to the Chicago Cubs, all the Cubs fan bases going on to the LCS. It looked like the Giants had all the momentum. It looked like they had all the momentum, man. The Giants bullpen woes kind of caught up with him. You know what I mean? Sergio Romo, he blew the save in Game 3 that forced in the extra innings. Chris Bryant, my pick for MVP, hit the homer in the 9th inning last night, and tonight he got the leadoff single in the 9th to get the rally going. So I mean, Chris Bryant, he's been consistent. He's bringing his game over from the regular season to the postseason. The players I named earlier, they're struggling. They may get it going in the LCS, and if they do, man, they're a dominant team. They're a dominant team, man. But I guess the even year curse has finally been broken for the San Francisco Giants. 2016, they finally been beat. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew this was not going to be easy. I mean, the Giants are a better postseason team than they are a regular season team. If they get in, they're going to be tough to beat. No doubt about it. You know, like I said, I just thought this Giant was too much for the San Francisco Giants to beat. You know, and they usually beat the super good teams. That's what they normally do. That's what the track record says. You know, that's what I said in my preview video. And I said I had the Giants. I mean, the Cubs winning in 5. They beat them in 4. It looked like it was going to be a game 5, but I mean, this Cubs team is for real. Theo Epstein has put together a really good team, man. A good, deep, talented team. Pitching, Aroldis Chapman closing, Arrieta Lester with one of the best postseason ERAs, and John Lester. Lackey didn't have his best stuff tonight. You know, just incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Like I say, some of the best players, Addison Russell, Dexter Fowler, Hayward, Rizzo, those guys, they struggle in the LDS, and they still beat a very good Giants team in 4. In 4, you know what I mean? So, congrats to the Chicago Cubs. I mean, what can you say? They're just a good team, man. Talented, deep, good team. You know, congratulations to the Cubs. The Giants, the even year thing, you know, that's been broken. They probably need to upgrade their offense. You know, 2010, 12, and 14. Won them the World Series. This year, they still got to the playoffs, but you know, maybe they might start an odd year curse. 2017, 19, 21. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? With the Giants, you never know. But maybe upgrade their. I think the pitching is fine. You know what I mean? To keep, you got Matt Baum, you get a young Matt Moore, Samardzija, Cueto. I think the pitching is fine. They need to upgrade the offense. Need to upgrade the offense. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. It's not terrible, but it could be better. You know. But congrats to the Cubs, man. I'm assuming they'll probably be the favorite in the LCS, things like that, against the Giants, against the Dodgers or the Nationals. But just sometimes, because you want to say X's and O's and execution, but sometimes talent. I mean, they're just more talented than the Cubs. I mean, half of their lineup just hasn't shown up, and they still beat them in 4 games, competitive 4 games. See, I thought it was going to be five competitive, but it was 4 hard-fought, close competitive games, man. So say game 3 went in extra innings. I think 12, 13 innings, something like that. But Theo Epstein has put together a really good team. I had made a video about a month ago, saying who can beat the Cubs, and I mentioned Theo Epstein has put together a really good team. You got to give him his credit. You know, he did a little bit with the Red Sox. They came up short in 2011, but he's put together a really good team, man. They're gonna be tough to beat, man. They're tough to beat. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, all my show fans. Congrats to the Chicago Cubs, man. You know what I mean? Great pitching. Half of the lineup didn't play well, but they were still able to get the job done. Be a very tough and good postseason San Francisco Giants team. You know what I mean? A lot of veterans mixed in. I do think they need to bolster their offense. You know what I mean? And let me know what you guys think, man. And great series, man. Great series. I don't think the NLCS is going to be as good as the ALCS, in my opinion. You know, hopefully I'm wrong. You know, but let me know what you guys think, man. Congratulations to the Chicago Cubs, and their goal this year was to win it all, and it's looking good so far. You know, man. Anyway, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And this your boy, The Real McCoy, all my show fans, and I'm out, man. Peace.